was surprised to search YouTube and not be able to find a review of this wrench set. So I bought this a couple of days ago at Northern Tool, as you'll see in the other video. This one didn't come with it, I added that one. But one thing I thought would be good to get sort of as close as possible to an apples to apples comparison would be to compare it to the similar metric sizes of this Sonex brand, the Sonex 9930, I think this is 9930M. So you have, of course, the main metric to SAE equivalents in this set would be 19 to 3/4. So 19 is 19 millimeters, and then 3/4 is 19.04 millimeters. And you'll see they are very similar in length. We're going to check the accuracy of the jaws in just a second, but you can see that the Klutch one is just ever so slightly longer. So they're very similar in size to the Sonex set. And then you have 11 and 7/16. I think 7/16 is 11.11 millimeters. So 11.11 millimeters and 11 millimeters of the Sonex, and you'll see that they are again nearly pretty close to identical in length, the Klutch being a little bit bigger, so they're just a little bit longer than the Sonex brand, but very close. So let's check the accuracy and then also the length on them. So 3/8 is 9.53 millimeters, and you'll see we're showing 9.6 millimeters. So I guess that's pretty close. Again, the 3/8 was not included in this set, but I just bought it as an extra. And the 7/16 should be 11.11 millimeters. And I would say that's spot on because this is 11.1. And then when I stretch this out just a little bit, it turns into 11.2. So that's probably spot on. 1/2 inch should be 12.7 millimeters, and that's what it is. 9/16 should be, well, let's see, it's 14.3, 14.2, 14.3. And it should be, let's see here, 14.29, so that's about right. 5/8 should be 15.88, and it's coming in at 16, so maybe just, a tad bit large, but I think that's still accurate enough. 11/16 is coming in at 17.5 to 17.6 millimeters, and it should be 17.46, so that's pretty close. This is coming in at 19.2. It should be about 19.04. So obviously this doesn't get down to 1/100ths of a millimeter, so I don't know what the ANSI standards are, but I'm quite sure that this is well within the ANSI standards, but it's still interesting to measure them with a caliper. Move on to 15/16. 15/16 should be 23.81 millimeters. So let's take a look. About 24. So yeah, so we're getting about maybe 1/10 of a millimeter off a lot of times. So I think that's not bad. And everybody knows that 25.4 millimeters is 1 inch. So here's the 1 inch right here. Let's put it on here. Let's just say 25.65, so 1/4 of a millimeter off. Again, I don't know what the NSI standards are, but that seems pretty close. I know I used the 3/4 inch on a 3/4 inch nut, and it seemed to have a pretty good fit. So I think this is a pretty nice wrench set. I will also measure them really quick, but I'm not going to film that, but I will have a little handwritten chart at the end that will show the lengths for each wrench. Just to show you how I'm measuring them, I'm going from this jaw here down to here. So just that way, at least I'm being consistent, showing you how I'm doing it. And I'll show the results here. Okay, we got one last one here. This is the one that I bought separately. So let's just say 30 seconds. So roughly 3 and 31 over 32. So there are the lengths for each size. So hopefully this helps somebody. I think it's a good set. I paid $34.99 for it, and then the other one was like $3.50 or something like that. It comes with a lifetime warranty. So yeah, check it out.